The book tour for former Deputy White House Chief of Staff Karl Rove starts off with a bang here in the Southland.
This is certainly an outstanding opportunity to present one of the men who sat at the center of the power of the world for nearly 8 years as the right-hand assistant to President George W. Bush.
Rove was in Beverly Hills tonight, where he was greeted by a passionate group of supporters and critics.
The president was 26 and Karl was 22. Served with him in Texas, acted as the head of his political committee in Texas for his 1.5 terms, and then became senior advisor to the 43rd President of the United States and served in that capacity from 2000 to 2007, and then Deputy Chief of Staff in his second term from 2004 to 2007. So I would now like to introduce our speakers, Karl Rove.
Yeah, Mr. Rove, my name is Stuart Howe. I'm with Infowars.com. And
I saw you earlier today.
Yeah, I've been following you around today, I confess. I'd like to give you an opportunity, if you'd like to take it, to come clean a little bit, if you will, about the degree to which intelligence was crafted or shaped to form the pretext for following the agenda that was spelled out in the PNAC documents.
Yeah,
so it's something that needs to be talked about.
Yeah, look, this theory brought forward on July 15th of 2003 that Bush lied about the weapons of mass destruction in Iraq is a pernicious political attack launched by cynical and hypocritical individuals. It was launched on July 15th. Speech by Ted Kennedy, who said Bush lied about WMD.
The Downing Street memo?
Later that day, Tom Daschle held a news conference in which he repeated.
It's actually the next day. Call it out if he's lying.
The next day, John Kerry gave a speech saying Bush lied. John Edwards, in a committee hearing, repeats the charge. And late that day, Jane Harman, an otherwise sane and sensible Democrat from California, repeats it as well. Now, if Bush lied about WMD, then every one of those people was guilty of the same sin, because each one of those people had said Bush, like Bush, had said Saddam Hussein had WMD. Even Kennedy, who opposed the use of force resolution, nonetheless, 2 days after voting against it, gave a speech in which he said, Saddam Hussein has WMD, but we don't need to go to war in order to contain him. We ought to use other means in order to do it. Now, everyone looked at the same intelligence, and the same intelligence said that Saddam had WMD.
It was fixed around the policy. The British exposed that in the Downing Street memo. Stop lying to us. We don't appreciate your lies.
You know what? If you want to keep interrupting me, you can get the heck out of here.
Well, I'm going to correct you. If you lie, it's my duty to correct the facts. No, it's important to historically correct the record. No, that's about facts.
A biological or chemical material. Because Blickstone, we know that in the 90s he had a nuclear program that he was reconstituting that frankly was far more advanced than Western intelligence thought he could reconstitute.
Since we gave him the biological weapons.
We've got 550 tons of uranium yellow.
You know what's rude is little dead Iraqi children, dead Afghani children, dead American soldiers. That's rude. Don't touch me, sir. Do not touch me.
Yeah, get out. I don't came out here to listen to your...
I understand, but I did. But when he was giving,
you're not here to speak. He is.
But when he started distorting the historical record, we have the Downing Street memo. You're not allowed to lie.
The Downing Street memos are a complete fabrication. This one is a lunatic. People
The signs of conflict came early in the program when another anti-war member of the audience accused Rove of participating in a campaign to purposely lie to and mislead the American people about Saddam Hussein and weapons of mass destruction.
You should not say this on Passover. Oh my God.
You need to be quiet. Because he doesn't make himself available. He doesn't even make himself available when he's subpoenaed. So he forces us to take the opportunity when we can.
Volunteer yourself, Mr. Rove. If you're so sure, volunteer yourself to be arrested and then go to court. Well,
This is video of Karl Rove. Karl Rove being assailed publicly last night.
No, we can't. We have to stop it. Abortion. Why did you go tell Obama to get out of Afghanistan? I did. I reported the 9/11 treason to the Attorney General. How many people does it take for a genocide? When does a Nazi become a Nazi? How many dead babies? How much treason against our republic?
You know, here's the deal. Here's the deal.
What I tend to say, you're going to rot me out.
Get out of here. I'm sorry for your loss. Out of here. You're evil. Goodbye.
That's what happens when you commit war crimes and treason, is people want to put handcuffs on you. That's how it goes in America. Because I love my country.
Those of you who have books of the Black Decided, I think we're finished with this.
The war criminals.
Please go on.
You know what? With all due respect, this goes to show the totalitarianism of the left.
That's right. That's right.
The so-called left is covering up your 9/11 treason. Arrest the treasonous 9/11 cover-up. Okay. You know the one about the celebrating Mossad agents? You saw Building 7 come down, right? You saw Building 7 come down, straight down?
Oh my God.
Didn't you?
There is a fringe group on the far left of various kinds of little, 9/11 deniers and, sort of code pink types, etc., that make a habit of just showing up at conservative events and disrupting things.
Everybody saw it. Everybody saw it. Our fellow human beings.
You're a traitor, Mr. Rove.
Let's go, dude. Let's go. You guys get me back here. I know what you're doing. It's cool. I believe in what you're doing. I know. I'm just not trying to make trouble for you.
If somebody had a question, that's fine. But to start yelling and screaming about war criminals or some other nutty idea is not acceptable.
They came specifically to disrupt the event, and that's not right.
Because I've interviewed people, I've talked to people. Have you? Okay, Michael Hayden, I've talked to CIA people. These guys don't know jack shit about what goes on.
You question the deception. Wake up, people. Wake up, America. These people are treasonous. They're committing crimes against America. You need to wake up and quit supporting these violent, treasonous acts. Thank you.
But what you have to realize is that, look, there is no perfect government. So where else do you want to live?
I want to live here. That's why I'm going to do my duty as an American citizen, even if others will not.
You're a communist, are you?
I'm not a communist.
You are.
No.
You're not a communist.
No, I'm not. You are. It would be my right as an American to be a communist, but I'm not. I'm against tyranny. Right and left. Right and left.
Everything what you said is stupid. I was born there. My sponsor was Spiegel. You are a stupid liar.
But you know that Hitler then invaded Poland based on lies.
You don't even know that. You don't even know that.
Yes, I do. I've read history.
A lot of thunder.
A lot of thunder.
The cockroaches run. The treasonous scrambles away rather than just...
Shut up.
You screwed it up, you son of a bitch.
Good. It's like saying that I...
You screwed it up.
It's like saying...
You screwed it up.
It's like...
You screwed it up.
It's like you say...
You screwed it up.
Yes, Goebbels came to talk to you and, he ran away because he's scared of that.
You screwed it up.
Yeah, you should be happy. Goebbels is not the best statesman of the year. Next year, maybe you should come see Heinrich Himmler's body.
He was physically attacked. So if I go talk to Karl Rove right now, he's going to tell me that he was physically assaulted.
I have it all in here. I'll go in there and look at it.
Okay.
I have it all on.
if you had to write what was going to happen at a Karl Rove lecture in Beverly Hills on Passover, that's probably what you would think.
10 seconds is over. Please exit the theater.
Party's over. Isn't that what they told Jeremy when he handed the thermite papers to Vice President Biden? Party's over.
Just like you, until I started researching it.
I'm not kidding.
And I encourage you to do the same.
I have done research and I've spoken to people. As long as I can say.
I didn't know about the damn thermite because I did research.